What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the next episode of Thief the Dark Project. We have now made it up to mission number 7, titled The Lost City.
The Keepers have hidden the talismans of fire and water in a place they call the Lost City. Some kind of cataclysm buried the place underground ages ago. The Keepers have sealed the access to the city, a cleft in the river bottom near the east side. If the materials in the library are right, the strange stone I found can be used to open that seal. I've also got a map. It's so old the edges crumble in my hands. It shows the city, or at least how it was back then. I hope the old place hasn't changed much.
So, to note real quick, between the two versions. So obviously here in the Dark Project, we're getting the first half of the talismans, fire and water. But if you're playing Thief Gold, you're only getting the talisman of fire. The talisman of water will have been relocated to the new level, Song of the Caverns, which is after this, if I'm not mistaken. I'll get to those levels eventually. I just need to strategize them really well, since I never played Thief Gold up until very recently. But if you have the Dark Project, then this walkthrough will be perfect for you. I don't plan on doing another run of this level because, despite the Talisman of Water being omitted, the level is going to be pretty much the same in Thief Gold, because you still have to go to the area where the Water Talisman is in order to get a lever for a bridge to reach the Fire Talisman. So the level will pretty much be the same either way, since you still have to go over there. But before I go into too much detail, let's get things started. So I would absolutely stock up on some water arrows. At least 4 more. I would say buy a gas arrow, because we're actually going to use them at the very start of the level. And go ahead and invest in some more water arrows. That should be enough. Alright, let's do this. So we can use that key. That will open the seal and get us in. So we'll swim our way in. You will be cutting it a little bit close, but you do have enough breath to make it. Just keep swimming and don't stop. Just take Dory's advice. There we go. And climb up here quickly. Spiders. Hate spiders. As long as you got good aim with your broadhead arrows, you can kill spiders no problem. Ah! I fucking hate spiders! At least in this game. Ah! Look how evil they look. Did you see their red eyes? Fuck spiders. Well, I was gonna... Actually, I'll go ahead. Is it really worth...
So, this is the lost city. It's not lost no more.
I don't know if that was really worth showing off with those fucking spiders following me now. But basically, that tower, that is where the Talisman of Fire is being kept. If you want to speedrun this level or do it a little faster, one thing you can do is do not go past that unless this way, actually. Don't go past that lava shooting thing until it, is not shooting lava out of the wall. Anyways, if you have Speed Potion, you can actually run and jump to that tower and get the...
How can the keepers keep this place a secret?
And get the Talisman of Fire, like, right away. But for the sake of the walkthrough, I'm going to show you how to get it properly. So we have a 1500 loot quota that's actually pretty easy to reach in this level because there's loot everywhere. Oh shit, there's a Burke. Did it see me? Hope not. This area has Burricks guarding it. What's annoying about this part is that a light comes on. Ah! As I was saying, what's annoying about this part is that a light comes on when someone sets foot into a certain room. So it can be hard to hide in the shadows if you're trying to, sneak your way around these Burricks. Which might not be the most ideal option. But there he is. Let me just get rid of him. Bam. Okay, so now we can go down. Well, we can't go that way, but we can go this way. Watch out. Yeah, just knock out the Burricks and make life easier for yourself. So, which way was it that I prefer going? Wait, this is where I just was. That's the lava. It was this way. Okay. You can get out of here if you go this way.
Anybody home?
Alright, so now, basically, got more Burricks walking around. Try to get your... No. There's Burricks walking around, like I just said. I'm gonna try my best not to let him see me, just to make life easier. And I'm gonna knock him out, just to make life even easier. So, just like pretty much every level in this game, I would recommend you scrounge around, get loot. We have a high quota anyway, so yeah. But like I said, when we will be getting a lot of loot, especially when we get really close to the talismans. It's definitely a good idea to get on the rooftops, because you can avoid the Burricks much easier. So you just gotta look around, watch out for Burricks, get loot, and I know this map looks like it's impossible to navigate, but it's not as bad as it looks, honestly. Because you can kind of get an idea of your bearings, because it at least highlights where you are. Hey there. Oh my god, oh my god. Funny thing is that the Burricks aren't really that bad. Their nasty breath is really easy to avoid. I guess I just don't like getting caught by them. There you go. There we go. And you don't have to get rid of them if you really don't want to. Especially if you're trying to go through the effort of ghosting these annoying... What the hell? Well, it sounded like I should have just gone this way to begin with. Get up there, you cock. There we go. Now I'm happy. There is loot in here, I know that. So, I will go through the effort of grabbing that. If you don't get, as long as you don't get pummeled to death by burret breath. Oh shit. Here's a big pain in the ass in these levels. Those evil fireballs. Those things suck. Please go out. Please let me go out the window. This is a good reason why we want to bring fire arrows. Not fire arrows, gas arrows. So that you can knock out a whole group of burricks if you run into a situation like this. Shit. Come on. Alright. Oh, there was a more discreet way around them if I had gone, like, this way. But I guess it doesn't really matter. Because, like, all the monster levels in this game, I just kind of drop stealth, or at least I try to incorporate it as much as I can, but I just don't have the patience to try and be a ghost on these levels. So now we want to the Talisman of Water, I believe, is over here, I think. To progress, we want to go, or not that way, we want to go, we can't go up there. Which way is the way I want again? Or did I not go the right way at all? Okay, so... And this area is clear now if you want to just look around and find loot. Oh my god. Well, I guess you could jump up here, that works. That definitely works. And then, what do we do? Fire arrows. Well, they're not that useful in this level, but whatever. This is where I was. I always forget the beginning part. Why do I always forget the beginning part? And I swear, this level, well, it's not exactly the best, but I swear it's not as bad as or at least, I don't think it's as bad as the Bone Horde or the Haunted Cathedral that we just got out of, but it's still, in essence, very similar to those levels. I don't even remember where I quit saved, so I do not want to have to go back, assuming that I saved before taking those burricks out. I'm just gonna go roll with it. Oh my god. Oh, no wonder I couldn't find it. Like, I forget that every time, because, you know, I don't exactly feel compelled to replay this level all the time. So yeah, these fireballs suck. I mean, their weakness is obviously water arrows, but the reason they suck so much is because they move, making them hard to hit, and it's really hard to put them out before they shoot a fireball at you, and that fireball will do a lot of damage, so you gotta be really careful. You can pause if you want to read. Okay, so now we're making progress. I promise I'm going in the right way now, and we are making progress. So now, you definitely want to go in here. Because you can steal all of this shit. God damn it! Okay. That's what I mean by the fireballs. It requires mastery of aiming your bow. Come on. Gotcha that time. But you gotta come in here, cause look at all this. This is all good as yours. Awesome. While you're here, steal some other shit too. Yes. We have a pretty high loot quota, so you can pause if you want to read. It's definitely a good idea to check every nook and cranny. Which is another reason why I kind of like to drop stealth in these more Tomb Raider style levels. Because they usually have a high loot quota, and sneaking around these monsters which is just more irritating than trying to than it is to just take them all out. Yeah, so this is where I came from. Okay, so got a good, really good head start on loot, which is good, that's what we wanted. Yes, this is the way we want to go. This takes us, I'm pretty certain this will take us to the tomb where the Talisman of Water is being held. Or if you're playing Thief Gold, the lever to the bridge. Well, they're both there. But if you're playing Thief Gold, the Talisman of Water will not be there. Oh yeah. Just some fire arrows here. Water arrows here. Oh, those are key. Because those motherfucking fireballs suck ass. I hate them. Carefully get across, and then really carefully get over here. You want to get as many water arrows as you possibly can. So I forgot to mention our secondary objective for playing on hard is to find these keeper medallions from these two explorers that are down here, I think. They're both located close to where the two talismans are kept. And as far as I know, their locations don't change in Thief Gold. Motherfucker, I was going the wrong way this whole time. We do not want to be over here until after we, get the Talisman of Water. I know I said I don't want to do a repeat walkthrough of this level, or any of these levels for that matter, but I will say that the Tomb Raider style levels in this game are more like Let's Plays than walkthroughs, but I guess for now I'm content with that, but years later I could very likely redo them and do so much better. Things are going to get a lot better when I play Thief 2, The Metal Age, because those levels are so much better than these ones, and I know them very well. Because the levels in this game, there are some that I love, like Assassins and the Sword, but there are also many others that I'd rather not put up with, like, the Bone Horde and goddamn Escape. Oh, just wait till you see that level. This is where we want to go first. No, it is not. I keep thinking of the Talisman of Fire, but we have to get that second because the bridge lever that we need is over by the Talisman of Water. Is this where isn't this where I came from originally? I'm gonna assume yes, but what about over here? I'm pretty sure that is where I came from before. Okay. Now I'm pretty certain this is the right way. I'm pretty certain of that now. Jump roof to roof. We're gonna want to anyway, because the floor turns into lava. So the first keeper medallion is...
What have we here?
Here. The other one is going to be closer to the tower where the fire talisman is. Pause if you want to read. Same thing. Yes, here is the tomb where the talisman of water is being held. As well as a lever that we're going to need. If you don't think you can make the jump, use a rope arrow. But it's super easy to make. Admittedly, I don't know what that does. But I do it every time, so it either is something important or something pointless. I just don't know. I'd say go ahead and do it. It's not like anything bad's gonna happen. You gotta run through there. 'Cause there, something bad will happen. Do some loot scrounging. 'Cause there is a decent amount of loot here. But it's mostly here. So, this is the lever that we need. So even if you have Thief Gold, where the Talisman of Water has been omitted from the level, you still need to come here so that you can get that lever. And you probably want to come here anyway, because there's a good amount of loot that'll help you reach 1500 faster. I don't know if that does anything either. I just do it anyway. So, now we swim here. The talisman is right there.
One down, one to go.
So, as of this recording, I've yet to play the Thief Gold version of this level. I don't know if that water part is omitted, or if they replaced it with some valuable loot or something. But if you have the Dark Project, you absolutely need to swim through there, because you need the talisman. Again, rope arrow if you don't think you can make the jump. So one thing to note, after you get the Talisman of Water, those lobster monsters are gonna start popping up. Which sucks, but oh well. Don't forget the Keeper Medallion if you didn't take it yet. And that's another reason why you still have to come over here and thief gold, because of the Keeper Medallion. Unless you're playing on normal, where you don't have to do that. So now we can go after the Talisman of Fire. That takes us back down there. And this takes us back in there. We've already been here, so we got rid of the fucking fireballs. Just watch out for lobster monsters. Now, yeah, this is... okay, this way is where we want to go now, so... I was mostly on the right track before. I just was mistaken on which way to go first. I got those mixed up. But now, we are absolutely going this way. It is technically possible to get across this section without the bridge lever, but getting back across, not so much. Unless you have Speed Potion, but even then it's a tricky jump. So now we want to be here. So if you come here before getting the other talisman, it's going to be empty. But now there's those evil lobsters are here. You can try to sneak around them and knock them out, but just be careful of them. Once they're gone, though, you don't have to worry about them anymore. And I'll say, where is he? I hate that noise. God damn it. Okay. Let me just... Alright, where's the... Ah! Oh, shit. And don't try to fight these things with your sword. Those pinchers will kill you fast. I'm pretty sure it's just the two of them, so... So right now, you are in loot heaven. Check every single solitary room of this little tomb. There is loot everywhere. You will reach the quota in no time. And even if we don't, there's more loot in the tower where the Talisman of Fire is. So we will reach the loot quota there, at least. Well, we already did, so we're good. But I would advise you to just go ahead and steal everything you can, because in the next level, we're going to want to have as much money as possible, because we're going to have to loot the, not loot. Oh fuck, there's another lobster. Where is he? Okay, so I was wrong. There's 3 lobsters. Oh, I think he's upstairs, actually. Speaking of up there, I don't think there's a stairwell to get up there, so you want to use a rope arrow here. I don't think he saw me yet, so... Fuck lobsters. Is there seriously 4 of them? I'm pretty sure this thing counts as loot if you purchased the tip, before coming into the level. But since I didn't, it's nothing, unfortunately. Oh shit, he's not seeing me. Ah! There we go. So... Ow. I don't have any healing potion, do I? Of course I don't. But... there we go. Where we need to go to actually progress is the basement of this area, which is down this way. Because the bridge is activated here with the lever that we put into it. We can't go that way. Nothing in here. Alright, so now we can get across. And then carefully go down. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We better go the other way. Okay, here's the other keeper medallion. Right there. Pause if you want to read. So that takes care of the medallions. let's go grab the other talisman. Which do you prefer to say, talisman or talisman? I think talisman has more of a cool sound to it.
Creepy.
Okay, this is really tricky, but there's some silver over there. Ah! God! You know what? Fuck the silver. I won't get it. So to progress, rope arrow right there. And there we go. You might want to play it safe with a rope arrow so that you know you won't fall, but it's up to you. Oh my god, no. Nothing to worry about now. So let's climb the tower for the Talisman of Fire. Loot, loot, loot. The stairs are broken. So, in order to get up,
It's a long way down.
we're gonna have to go to the edge. And then rope arrow. Do it sideways like this. Ah!
Oh!
Okay, do not, I repeat, do not do it from there.
It's a long way down.
Go around more. Can't do it from there, but we can do it from here. Come on. Just let me climb. Fuck. There we go. Thank you. Thank the builder. Ain't nothing in there. You don't have to put out the fire. You can just take it. Okay, so now we're home free. Don't know how I missed that. But then again, I've rewatched some of the video episodes I've made of this game so far. Like in the last episode, for example, there was some loot in plain sight that I did not see. Oh! You whore! I made it. I'm a survivor. I'm gonna make it. You probably don't want to. Wait. Can I? No, I might not have a No. Please. Okay, we're fine. Very carefully make that jump. I'd advise saving before doing it. Alright. Now we just need to get out of here. But with most of the barracks knocked out, that shouldn't be too bad. Okay. There we go. This way. Oh. No. I thought it was just the lava, but it is a cock fireball. It's gone now. So, yeah. Healing potions are a very good thing to have in this level, because these fireballs... These fireballs are fucks. If you can get on top of the tower back where the talisman was, you could use a speed potion and try to run to the end, like I mentioned before. But it's even harder to do it from there. Things are relentless! Well, I thought this level wasn't as bad as Bone Horde or Haunted Cathedral, but no, this level sucks. This level fucking sucks. Yes, got you. Okay. So we're back in Burrick Town, I like to call it. So we're just doing a complete backtrack to where we started. No! No! You know what? Fuck fireballs. I'm just gonna run. There we go. We're just inches away now. But I forgot about something. Goddamn spiders! And they won't be so bad. Anything is better than those fireballs, and I mean anything. Watch out for lava spitters. Die, spider. Wait. Die, spider. I don't think I need to say anything. That's pretty self-explanatory. It's more tomb raiding, just like the Bone Horde. And it's a pain. I mean, Burricks and stuff like that aren't too bad, but those motherfucking fireballs! Oh yeah, and the lobsters. I don't like the lobsters either. Aside from the Talisman of Water between the two versions, this level will pretty much be the same between the two versions. I know this because of the lever for the bridge. But regardless of which version you have, this should hopefully help you. I know I completely suck ass at these Tomb Raider style levels, but hey, I know what to do and I know where the important things are for the most part, so this should at least give you an idea of where things are. But I got it over with. We have half of the talismans we need. We will be going after the second half of talismans next time.